Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Midlife Gaming. My name is Greg, and today's video is going to be about my Nintendo GameCube collection. So I really have never been too big on the GameCube, and my collection is not very good. It's honestly pretty bad. But I wanted to show you what I got today, so that way in the future when I get more games on the GameCube, I can show you them. So today's just pretty much about the GameCube games I have. I have 12 games to show you, and let's go ahead and get started. First thing I'm going to show you is the GameCube itself. I have the silver GameCube, obviously with the handle. GameCube's really small. This system came out in 2001. Sold a little over 21 million copies. It obviously one of its biggest things is it does not play CDs or DVDs, which at the time the PlayStation 2 did, and the original Xbox played CDs and would play DVDs if you bought the adapter for it. So the GameCube was lagging in that department, and even the Sega Dreamcast played CDs. But obviously, as we know, this generation, the PlayStation 2 was king. It dominated the console race, so I personally never really played a whole lot of the GameCube. So I would like to now start collecting for it and playing a lot of the games I never got a chance to play when I was younger because I was too busy playing my PlayStation 2. So that's what we're here to talk about today, go over the games I have, and I'm going to have another pickup video coming where I've started buying some GameCube games recently. I'm waiting for them to come in. So I will not be showing any of the new games I got, just my collection that I've had for a while. And then I have the purple GameCube remote, which I do like the controller for the GameCube. I feel like it is a pretty nice design. It's probably one of my favorite Nintendo controllers. I'm a big fan of these. I think my favorite controller ever from Nintendo is the Super Nintendo's controller. But obviously I grew up playing the regular Nintendo. Was the third console I've actually ever played. I played the Atari and the ColecoVision before I played anything else. And then got a 32 megabit memory card. Wow, look at all that memory. I don't know how many games this holds, but man, we've came pretty far. It says 507 blocks. So I don't know how many. Let's see. First game we got that we're going to talk about is 18 Wheeler. And it says it takes 3 blocks. So this memory card should go pretty far then, I guess. But yeah, so here's the amazing 18 Wheeler. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of this game or played it. It's kind of like a Crazy Taxi, but with semis. I remember really being excited to play this game when I was younger. First system it came out on, I believe, was the Sega Dreamcast, and I was a big fan of the Dreamcast. I mentioned before in one of my previous videos. But yeah, this game did not review well, is not that great. It's a little bit of fun in short spurts. So if you want to check it out, you're more than welcome to. I'm not a big fan of it. I do have it complete, which is nice, having the manual in every game. At the time, would come with one of these precaution booklets. Obviously, I'm assuming Nintendo got sued or something. It's the warning for seizures, repetitive motion injuries, electric shock. So they must have had to include these in every video game back then. So pretty crazy. Definitely a different time. These little discs that came with the GameCube. So you can tell this game's almost in mint condition. There's barely any scratches on it. So it's yeah. So okay, let's go to the next one. Next game I got is Godzilla Destroy All Monsters. Look at that gem. Actually, this game is a lot of fun. I don't know how it reviewed. I played this with my friends and my kids. So you're basically Godzilla or creatures, and you're battling each other like in downtown development areas. But it's a lot of fun. I actually had a good time with this game. Definitely, obviously not a great game. I currently do not have any of the Marios or any of that in this collection. So you're getting a good kick probably out of what I have here. The next amazing game I have is Legends of Wrestling 2. This game is terrible, the gameplay. I remember when I first set eyes on this game, just the roster if you're a wrestling fan, this is the roster you wanted at the time. I mean, even just the cover with Hulk Hogan, Bruno Sammartino, Andre the Giant, Roddy Piper, Jerry the King Lawler, Bret Hart, Scott Steiner, Sid Vicious. I mean, this is an incredible roster, especially for back then. So I was super excited to play this game, and man, did it let me down. Just take my word for it. If you're looking for good in-ring wrestling in a good story mode, I would not recommend this game. Then we have Medal of Honor Frontline. So this is the beginning of the World War II games, really. I mean, really, the beginning was the PS1. They made a bunch of Medal of Honors. But these games actually were before the Call of Duty games that come out every year now. Medal of Honor was a great series back then. I believe this reviewed pretty well. It's obviously a player's choice game, which means it probably sold really well if it's a player's choice game. So I'm definitely going to go back and check this game out. I'm kind of excited just to see how it is. I don't recall playing. I'm sure I have. So if anybody else has played it, and let me know in the comments below how it is. Next we have Metroid Prime, which, believe it or not, this is the highest rated game on Metacritic for the Nintendo Gamecube. Yes, I was amazed too, at 97. I've heard these games are great, even for the Super Nintendo. I've never been a big fan of Metroid Prime. I've tried to play this one a few times, and just for some reason, I maybe didn't give it enough time. I've only usually played it for like 30 or 45 minutes, and I turn it off because I get bored. So I promised myself when I go to play it, I'm going to try it next time for at least a couple hours, 2 to 3 hours. So let me know in the comments below how you guys feel about this game. I mean, obviously it got rated so high for a reason. So yeah, let me know. I'm curious. I wish I had the instruction manual and everything with this. I only have the disc. So next game we have is Monster House. So I know this game, just like a lot of movie tie-in games, did not review well back then. I'm pretty sure this is one of them. But I do recall playing this one, and I thought it was pretty cute. It's better than a lot of movie tie-in games, just put it that way. It's playable. At least it's not totally broken. And I do have the manual with this. I don't know how much these are going for these days. It looks like I paid $5 for this game. I know the GameCube games have definitely went up in value. It's becoming very collectible for sure. I looked up some games recently, and man, a lot of the good games for the system are up there, $50, $100. Some of the Resident Evil games are $200, $300. It's insane. Next game I got is the best football game, I believe, on the system, NFL 2K3. So depending on what age you are, the NFL 2K series used to be amazing. I loved it when Madden had competition back then, and this was their biggest competition by far. NFL 2K put out some great games. So their franchise mode and everything you could do in that, so it was really good. So yeah, I'm definitely going to go back and check out a game of this at least and just compare it to the new Madden and see how I feel. I bet you it even holds up pretty well for today. Next, I got the Sonic Mega Collection. And I've never played this. I'm assuming it is probably a bunch of the old Genesis games, if I had to guess. So it's probably just the collection of all of them. It'd be pretty cool if it has like Sega CD on there. I do remember Sega CD being kind of a great, my favorite Sonic game back then. So hopefully it has that one. But yeah, I'll check it out. If anybody else knows anything great about this game, let me know. Next, I have Sonic Riders. Once again, I've never played this one. Disc only. I don't know anything about it. I don't know if it's a racing game, like a snowboarding game. It looks like you might be on a snowmobile on the front of the disc. Yeah, so if anybody knows, let me know. Definitely going to check this one out as well. Maybe in a future video I'll talk about it a little bit more. Then we have Spider-Man for the GameCube. So I have played this one. This is actually pretty good. I like the Spider-Man games. Even, this one I do remember. It's nothing, of course, to the new ones. I love the brand new ones on the PS5. They are amazing. But this one I do remember pretty good. We'll see how it holds up when I try it again. Next we have WWE Day of Reckoning 2. I have not played this game. My oldest son keeps telling me I have to try these games, these wrestling games on the GameCube are really good, is what he says. So it's got to be better than Legends of Wrestling 2. I know this one did review pretty well, so I'm looking forward to trying this one out for sure. I know Nintendo, with the Nintendo 64, the wrestling games were amazing. They knocked it out of the park with their games. So hopefully I get a good experience on some of these GameCube WWE games. So if anybody's played this, let me know. I see it does have John Cena saying "You can't see me" on the back of it. It looks like he's the rapper John Cena at the time. Man, that brings back the days. He's getting ready to retire this year. Then we got Hulk Hogan dropping a leg drop, bless his soul. We got Sabu, bless his soul. And Hurricane Helms, Batista's on the back, and obviously Stacy Keibler on the front. Definitely a different day and time in WWE. So, and last but not least, it is another WWE game, WrestleMania 18. I have played this. I do know this was the first wrestling game released on the WWE wrestling game released on the GameCube, and I do not remember this being too great. I do remember the in-ring was pretty good, but there was no story mode from what I remember, so I was pretty disappointed about that when I played it as a kid. So kind of like some wrestling games after the 64 and even the PlayStation were just letdowns. But yeah, definitely I'm going to retry this one. The graphics look incredible on the back, actually. And it shows the NWO invasion. This was back when they just bought WCW, I guess. So yeah, I'm looking forward to trying this again. But man, one thing's for sure, I'm very excited. That's all I got for the game, by the way. But I'm very excited about collecting for the GameCube. I know I'm not going to tell you guys what I bought. You're going to have to come watch future videos. But I have bought some of the great ones already for the system. So I'm really looking forward to my next pickups video to show you guys the games I have picked up. I'm going to wait for them to come in. And the next pickup videos I have is going to be a mixture. It's going to be some bunch of GameCube games, and then going to have some PS5 and PS4. But going forward, I'm pretty much only collecting for the PlayStation 5 and the GameCube for the next 6 months to a year. I really want to stick with the GameCube and try to get some of them out of the way that I want. Not looking for a collector's set, the whole set. Just would like to get some of the games that look cool and games that I never got a chance to play. Just the good games, because I am a gamer. I love playing the games. I am a midlife gamer, not just collecting. So if you like this video, which I hope you do, please give me a like. Here's a look at the games once more, my whole collection with the GameCube. So I'm going to show you this again next time when we go over my collection for the GameCube. But yes, I still need to go over my PS5 collection, but I don't think we're going to do that one by one. That is a lot bigger than this. So I got to think about how I'm going to do that video with you guys. But yes, if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and